First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Game number 3 of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Michael Lambert will be on the mound for the Astros. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Well, clearly I'm not the only one that was caught by surprise. The first pitch and he drops a bunt. If he got the base hit out of it, which he did, he must have thought about this for a while, knew they were going to play him back a little bit, and dropped the bunt for the hit.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. And that's in there. Base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He went deep in the contest last night. Cano waits on the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Diaz under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Number 60, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Mike Trout.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Altuve is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding into the box, Michael Lee. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
So here's Joe Mauer. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Smith as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 6. First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
One strike to Pujols. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for
Batting
walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Alejandro De Aza. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's safe. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Called strike over the outside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And it's full now, 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. At the plate, Brian Chu. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Brian Chu.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Standing in, Seth Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike one.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Josh Harrison. He'll
Leading
get
out
us
for the
going here in
Astros.
the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. The 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
The 2-0 on the way. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 3 will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
From the belt, the pitch. Boy, in a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Reined in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop to second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now in the box, number 26, and he'll start out their half of the third. 26. Top of the order to follow. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Austin Jackson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air to left. After it is Diaza, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box now, Peter Borges. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hit on the ground to third. And that'll be a base hit here for Borges. And now this is bobbled in left. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 3-1. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Astros. Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Now here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April.
Pujols.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he got him.
Now batting, left fielder Alejandro.
Here's Alejandro De
Aza.
Aza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. So striding in, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
19, Mitch Moreland.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Striding in once again, Brian Chu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Seth Smith now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And there's ball 2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop Chris
into the box,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Down and away, ball one. Three to one is our score here in inning number 4. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here it is. Grounded to first. There's one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 3-1. Ready now, Carlos Correa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Seager has it. One away.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter Josh Harrison.
Digging in now, Josh Harrison. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Borges is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Ike Trout.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 26, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sorry, that's a ball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in once again, Austin Jackson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Left side. Altuve for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Taylor Youngman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Youngman.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Soft liner towards short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Off his second is Altuve. Now the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 2-1 on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Taylor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
First baseman, number 6, Albert. Woo-ho!
Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from third.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
De Aza.
Standing in now, Alejandro De Aza, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. In to score the runner from third.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the belt, the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Three runs already home here. Now both runners are breaking. Line to the right side. Pujols rounds the corner and is headed home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Josh Harrison.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm gonna give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
First and second now, 1 man out. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Set to deal on 2-2, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 8-1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 15, third baseman Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The underhanded flip. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. None left for Seattle. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in once again,
Leading off
number
for the
3.
Astros.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Right fielder.
Michael Lee.
Michael
As he loops
Lee.
under the ball and pops it up. Smith on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take
Now
a look
batting.
here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 6, Albert Pujols.
Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Borges with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Alejandro De Aza. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 10-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another chance? Brian Chu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Chu.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 7, Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss here. So it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Correa.
Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away.
I got the count 0-2.
And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Two one. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2 to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Standing in, number 26. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Two and two now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball. Back to back. You talking about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Vin Mazzaro enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1 down the first baseline, and Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball, and he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Baseman, number 3.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Lee.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. In now, Michael Lee, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The batter, catcher, Joe.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Albert now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And to score, the runner from second. Carson Smith is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Carlos Correa will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We've played 8 full. The Astros lead it 15-1. Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Mitch Moreland.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian Chu.
At the plate, Brian Chu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Seth Smith now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. The Astros with a big 17-hit attack. Michael Lambert earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 60 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.